next week, our media partner, The Hill, will release the second annual Notable Staffer List. And joining Capitol Review is Regina Zilbermints, and she's the Congressional editor with The Hill. Regina, welcome to Capitol Review.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about the Notable Staffer List. What's the idea behind it?
Sure. Well, we call it the Notable Staffers List, but we also call it the 25 staffers who make Capitol Hill run. That's really the story we're trying to tell. I think most people know who their representative is, who their senator is, but there's this huge army of staffers behind the scenes helping draft the bills, research policies, run floor activity, help constituents. And I think most people see the output of that work in the bills and the votes, things like that, but they don't know the names or the faces behind it. So with this list, we're hoping to feature the 25 names on the list, but also through that give people kind of a sneak peek of what goes on behind the scenes at the Capitol.
Is this really recognizing the people that do that hard grunt work behind the scenes?
Yeah, absolutely. Very much, behind the scenes people that they may not always get the glory, but they're integral in making things go at the Capitol.
Can you kind of give us an idea of who's on the list?
Yeah, one of the things I'm excited about is how the wide variety of people on the list. We have people from both chambers and both parties. We have chiefs of staffs and deputy chiefs of staffs. We have the comms people that deal with us, with the media. We have advisors and lawyers for individual offices and committees. We have different policy researchers, and we have people that in one way or another are really mentoring the next generation of staffers, which I think is very exciting.
Well, last year was the first year.
Yes.
How was it received?
It was received really well. I think that some of these folks, they, don't always get the glory, and they were kind of excited that people got to know more about their jobs and more about what they did on the Hill.
Was this, as far as kind of drilling down and figuring out who was going to make the list, was that sort of like an arduous process, or?
Yeah, a little bit, just because we had so many good options to choose from. In the end, the thing that was important to us was really giving our readers the breadth and the scope of all of the people that work on the Hill. So we really hope that the list represents that.
And when will the list be released, and how can people find it?
Yeah, it's going to be in the print edition of The Hill and also online at thehill.com on Tuesday, the 24th.
All right, Regina Zilbermints, thank you very much for joining us on Capitol Review.
Thank you.